That leads me to an interesting question here of like, do you have any advice for these younger all-stars going in and being able to have the vets and the superstars who've been doing it? Like, should they be picking their brains for advice? Like, how do they take full advantage of that weekend?
I mean, they need to. I mean, and I know as young players, you're intimidated by the guys you looked up to, watched on TV.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, as even an older player now, like, and I was the one guy I asked questions. I don't care. Like, I ain't got no pride. Like, Kobe's right there. I'm going to sit next to him and try to chop it up with him. But this younger generation of guys, they're definitely a little intimidated by the older guys. But an older guy loves when a guy asking questions and you can game somebody. So if
Yeah.
I'm Cade, Cunningham, I'm Maxey, I'm all them guys, I'm going in the locker room. Ask them guys, man, how are you playing 20 plus years? How are you still on top of your game at year 19 and 18 like KD? It's like, that's the answers to the test right there. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to ask at that weekend when everybody's chill, nobody's in like in competitive state really, man, you would be tripping if you don't get some advice from the greatest players that you looked up to and watched while you was coming up.
I would say honestly that 2016 Toronto All-Star, it was honestly my favorite All-Star weekend of the last, I mean, exactly 10 years. And yeah,
10
like you said, you
years.
got to talk to Kobe. That was Kobe's last All-Star game. Like, yeah, of course.
Ah,
Like that was a lot. You got to go and ask him questions.
it
Like, man,
was
that was
everything. Like,
that's
I'm
dope.
telling you, when I first seen Kobe in the hallway, when you go into your little appearances,
Yeah,
he really grabbed me and hugged me like he was just so
that's
proud
awesome.
of me. Like welcome, like finally, like you're here. I'm like, cause I'm the only one that dreamed of that. Like, not
Yeah.
even my mom, not even my dad, like not even my wife, like nobody super close to me even thought that was possible. I know for a fact. Like, they could say they did, but there's no way. Like, I dreamed of that every day. And then to experience that, like, it was one of the best feelings ever. So I know what these young guys, especially who are first time all-stars, are going through. Like, it's one of the dopest feelings ever because you dream about that weekend because you watched it as a kid growing up.
The West, some regular names here, some names that we knew for sure. We got Jokic, Luka, SGA, Steph, and Wemby. What the main thing that I get from this roster or this announcement is that, because as the game's format changes to USA versus the world, 4 to 5 out of these names here are international stars with Jokic, Luka, SGA, and Wemby. So I guess just even leading into the format, we've talked about it before, the USA versus the world. Do you feel like that this is a welcome, I guess, suggestion to fix the All-Star? Do you think that, and I had seen other analysts say like these players are going to be playing for the country on their chest. Like, of course, they're doing that in the Olympics, but this is still All-Star weekend, mid-season. Players don't want to get hurt. Do you feel like it's really going to be USA versus the world out there, or people are going to be playing soft and try not to get hurt?
I think it could be a little more competitive, but it won't get to where it's gonna be like back and forth. Like, I hope, like I hope, but it's so many people in these guys' ear about not going that hard, about just being safe and not having those stupid small injuries throughout the weekend. So I think at times throughout the game, I hope it's really competitive. And I hope what the NBA is doing, obviously, is trying to figure out ways to make it competitive by doing the world versus US. You would think there would be some pride on the line, but until like the best player in the world goes hard in that setting, everybody else will follow suit.
That's super interesting, IT, because, during the weekend, we always get these reports of like the leagues meeting with the players saying you got to try hard, but it really is dependent, like who's going to set the precedent, right? Like
Yes.
you were there, you've been on the inside. Are these superstar players? Is there like, say Giannis starts from the tip off, starts just like running at that rim?
Mm-hmm.
Are players going to go, oh, we're not just going to stand around for this? Or I feel like one laugh in the game's like they're chilling. They're throwing crazy passes. They're shooting, half court threes. Like,
It's difficult. I don't know, because it's entertainment as well. But the whole weekend is so much going on that, like, the game isn't that important to a lot of people. Not
yeah,
saying it wasn't to me, but like being in those situations a couple times, it's like, Guy don't want to get embarrassed, first off.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not saying that's me, but the overall aspect of it. And guys got a lot of pride. If back in the day, if Jordan went hard, everybody would go hard. When Kobe went hard, everybody laced their stuff up and went hard. Like, when LeBron goes hard, everybody follows suit. So one of these young guys coming up, if they put their pride aside and pick somebody up full court a couple times, like, you never know. Like, you don't know what triggers these guys, but I hope it's competitive at some point. Like, play around through the first couple quarters and then, like, put some money on the line. Like, that's what's going to get it. Somebody got some money on the line or something. Somebody make a little small bet. That's what's going to get guys' juices flowing. For sure.
And speaking on that, honestly, it reminds me of one of my favorite Kobe memories that I feel like is not talked about enough. And people remember this. It was Jordan's last All-Star game. He hit what was going to be the game winner. And it's like that whole game, as you remember, it was like Mariah Carey performing at halftime in the Jordan dress. It was all for Jordan. You know, all the players wore Jordans, you know. Even Kobe, he wore, I think, the True Blue threes or whatever. But he took the ball right after that game winner and went straight to the basket, got fouled. He could have missed a free throw. He could have whatever.
The story where they went up to him and told him to miss.
I don't remember that story. I didn't hear that
story. Who said the story? It was whoever whispered in his ear. The coach told him to miss that for for what was bigger than the game in Michael Jordan. He looked at him like, you got me messed up. You tripping. Went to the free throw line and told him right before it. And then he looked at him like, nah, you got the wrong one, bruh. I'm about to knock these down. You tripping. But that was Jordan going hard. That was Kobe going hard. You would look crazy if you didn't go hard with all them great players going that hard. So hopefully, man, things change this All-Star. We pray we got a competitive one. But I don't know.
Guys got to get that mama mentality. We talk about all the time. Let's inject it back into the All-Star game.
Something. One of them young dudes got maybe Anthony Edwards. You never know.
Honestly, what I like about this is that we got to remember this is fan vote too.
Yes.
And the fact that we got Cade, Maxey, and Brown in there means that people are knowing ball a little bit more than we used to. These aren't just dudes showing up in commercials all the time.
Nah. And they don't even really have no commercials right now. So like those is fans watching and wanting to see those guys in there because they're super exciting. They're on the verge of being superstars.